Hi everyone. So I really wanted to kind of just briefly talk about the coronavirus, this COVID-19 pandemic thing that's going on right now, because a lot of you guys are concerned for me, wanting to know how I'm doing, how I'm holding up and everything. So first of all, thank you so much, you guys. That is so sweet of you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I am perfectly fine. I am A-okay. And believe it or not, I I am not freaking out like a lot of other people are. Of course, anybody who is in the health movement or knows about true health, you kind of know our standpoint on this. You kind of know our standpoint on this. But that's a whole nother topic. I don't really want to go deep into that either. But I know this is just really bizarre because it's not just the United States, it's the entire world. So I am actually worried about you guys. I know there's a lot of people who watch my channel who are all over the United States, but I mean like all over the other parts of the world too. And so, especially like New York City, oh my gosh, New York City is like the hot spot every time I check the news and everything. Well, I try not to, I don't really check the news often, but ever since this virus stuff has come about, I check the news because I want to know when things start opening up. Okay, when things start opening up again, when things kind of start returning back to normal, because businesses are closed, people are out of work, are losing their jobs, and it's just you can't really go to any stores or anything. There's only select stores that are open, and just the restrictions and guidelines on things, well, actually, uh, restrictions and regulations, not guidelines. They're regulations set in place now that you have to obey, you have to follow when you go out and about too, the social distancing stuff. But it's just really weird. It's just really bizarre. But I'm actually like, for you people in New York City, I hope you guys are okay. And then definitely not just in the United States, but other people throughout the world. I know Italy seems to be in the news a whole lot too. And so I hope everybody's okay. And yeah, it's just really weird because when you go into the grocery stores, uh, the shelves are empty. Like, not the whole store is empty or anything, or the food section and cleaning supplies. Well, cleaning supplies are always wiped out. But I mean, like, as far as food goes, it seems like the fresh produce area is always fully stocked. We'll get into that into a moment. We'll address that in a moment here. But I mean, like when you just kind of mosey on into the, boxed goods, boxed and canned goods and packaged goods, food, the standard junky stuff that a lot of people still eat today, um, that is wiped out. It's so weird to see those aisles like completely empty because every time you go into the store everything's always usually fully stocked, but things are selling out so quickly that the stores can't keep up. They're regulating how many people go into the store, and they're regulating how many items you can buy. So this is really really weird. And but for me, I'm like, I have never experienced anything like this. Not in my lifetime. Not in my lifetime. But it's weird to go through it and it's weird to experience it. But this is another thing is like, it's the cleaning supplies. The cleaning supplies and the toilet paper. Oh my gosh. Toilet paper. If you find toilet paper, it's like you struck it rich. It is like gold now. This is so weird how there is just no toilet paper. I have been searching for like 2 weeks now for toilet paper, and everywhere it is sold out. And I'm like, what in the world? What is the deal? What is the deal here with toilet paper? Everybody has Most of the population has went into panic mode, like apocalyptic end days, last days mode, and they're hoarding things. They're hoarding food, they're hoarding material items, and they're hoarding it all. And uh, and and they're just wiping the stores out. And this is just so weird how toilet papers. What does toilet paper have to do with this coronavirus stuff? And it's so funny because there's so many like sarcastic and funny comics, cartoons made about this toilet paper and this virus thing, because yeah, everybody's wondering, what is the deal with toilet paper? Why are so many people freaking out about this toilet paper? But now nobody can get toilet paper because customers who go in the first part of the morning of the day, they wipe the stores out, and the stores are completely out of stock until they get their next shipment in, and it's just amazing what's going on. So I'm like, what is the deal with toilet paper here? So I know for me, I have to order it online. Of course, Amazon.com is always my best friend when it comes to ordering just about anything, really. But even Amazon is kind of getting out of stock too. So for some reason, this world is freaking out about toilet paper. That's just so weird. I follow a lot of long-term raw foodists and fruitarians, raw foodists, whole food living people, the people who know their stuff, who know health, who know the human body. And they explain things so well about this virus thing that it makes total sense. And of course, I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to say anything about it, because you never really know, because just because you're eating the healthiest way possible doesn't mean you're exempt from the things of this world, not even sickness and diseases and stuff. It's just your probability and your chances of catching something or having something like that, or like this, what's going on, is very, very low to basically zero, because your body is so strong and so healthy because you're taking care of it properly. You're feeding it the right food. And that's why I say on a majority of my videos, if not all my videos on my channel from the very beginning, is how we live our life and what we experience, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It all stems, if you trace it back, it all traces back to what you feed your body. How are you feeding your body? What are you feeding your body? Because that food that you're consuming plays a huge effect on your entire body. It plays effect on your mood, your attitude, and then, like I said, emotional, spiritual, and physical, of course, too. But again, you're not exempt from the stuff that happens in this life, because we all know it's a sinful world. It's not perfect. And of course, we all know that in the Bible it says that we are definitely not exempt from the trials and tribulations of this life, in this life. But you can do the best that you can. You can do the absolute best that you can with what you know, and what makes sense to you. But it's just, when you kind of look at a general overview of this, it's like, you know what? A majority of the world does not really eat very healthy, I mean, you don't see a whole lot of people eating their natural way, the straight fruits, mainly the fruits, tender leafy greens, nuts and seeds, veggies, raw. And that, in my opinion, is the most powerful thing, one of the most powerful things you can do for your body. And of course, number one is God. Number one is God for sure. But secondly is your health, taking care of your body, because it's amazing how good you feel when you take care of your body and you realize how a majority of the things that a lot of this world endures, you kind of don't endure it anymore, because you're noticing that you're just like happy for no reason. You're not really sick ever. Just the way you live your life is a lot more at peace and rest, A lot of that has to do with God too. That's why I think God and health go hand in hand very strongly, very, very strongly. Has a very profound effect on your life, your quality of life, I think. But anyways, I think I'll just stop there. I'll just stop there because, like I said before in the beginning of this video, if you are a health nut, if you are a health nut and you've been in the vegan movement, the health movement, and you follow other health people, health motivators, and even the people who genuinely and truly know the human body, you know what they're saying about this. But definitely take, in my opinion, just for me, I mean, I'm taking the precautions too. Just because I eat very, very healthy, the healthiest I possibly can, I know I'm not exempt from it. So I definitely do wash my hands a lot more now. And I am, of course, following the social distancing stuff. And I am taking the precautions also that are recommended. Because I know just because you eat the healthiest way possible or take care of your body in the healthiest way doesn't mean you're not going to catch it, doesn't mean you're not going to get anything. You still have a chance of catching it. It's just, again, your probability of catching it and experiencing something is very, very low, in my opinion. I am not the health expert. I'm not the dietitian. I'm not the nutritionist at all. I don't claim to be and I don't want to be. These are just my thoughts and opinions, okay, you guys? Just my thoughts and opinions. If it helps at all, or if you're interested, because I know I have been very, very interested in hearing what the vegan community, especially the raw vegan and fruitarian community, has to say about this virus, this pandemic stuff. So it's been very, very interesting. It has. But it just all comes down to take care of yourself. I hope it ends very, very soon because I would like normal life to kind of come back because it's kind of like I'm in a, people are really isolating themselves, and it just, I don't like that because, yeah, we're social creatures. We need to be around other human beings. We need to be around other people. And this pandemic scare is really, really, it's like we're around people, but yet we're not. So I kind of have that feeling of like, man, I'm around people, but yet I feel so lonely. But I'm around people and I talk to people and everything, but yet I feel so lonely because it's that distance, it's that distancing, it's that avoidance because, oh, we're trying to avoid the virus thing, and then parks are closed, stores are closed, and those fun places you want to go and do things are all closed, and it's hard. It's hard. But anyways, I hope you guys are okay. I wish you lots of wellness, health, and love, of course. And I definitely pray for all of you guys because number one, the most powerful thing you can do is pray. That's the most powerful thing you can do is pray. And you know what, you guys, just take care of yourself in the best way that you know how and keep chugging along. We're all, like they say, we're all in this together for sure. Remember, always remember, you guys, to always remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys.